is fixed. How are you? How is everyone? So sorry I didn't see you yesterday. It was crazy. I had some kind of a sinus and allergy reaction. My eyes, I couldn't see. I had to just close my eyes and take medicine all day. I just couldn't see anything. It was crazy. So sorry about not being here yesterday, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to fix this. This doesn't feel right. Okay. I think that's pretty right. Okay. All right. I think we all can see pretty decently well here. Okay. So today I decided to go ahead and jump into the sign of Taurus. So I don't know how many Tauruses I have out there, but happy soon-to-be birthday. This is the beginning of in Vedic sidereal astrology, not tropical astrology, but in Vedic sidereal, this is becoming your birthday. So happy birthday. I'm going to give you guys a gigantic happy birthday message with the extended included, because that's what happens on birthdays. So you have, I believe, from yesterday, yeah, for 28 days, that's your birthday. So I'm excited. All right, let's see what's going on with the sign of Taurus. I think Taurus people are so beautiful. Do you guys? Taurus people are some of the most beautiful people on the planet. You're going to think of Marilyn Monroe. You're going to think of Angelina Jolie. You're going to think of Johnny Depp. You're going to think of Robert Pattinson. I think that's his name, from Twilight. Gosh, what's some other ones I can think of? Zenita? What's the girl from Avatar? And Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Zenita. I can't think of her name. She's Cuban and African. I can't think of her name. Okay, well, you guys know who I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, some of the most beautiful people are Taurus, people. And I don't care if you're a moon, a rising, a sun, doesn't really matter. Yeah, Zoe, thank you. Zoe Zanita or something like that. Zoe Zanita. Okay. So what do you notice when you look at these people? Symmetry, for one. They have excellent symmetry with their eyes, their lips, their nose. Perfectly well, I can't talk today. Perfectly well placed features. And one other thing that you're going to notice is the hair. Have you guys ever taken notice to their hair? They usually have stunning hair, some kind of excellent style of hair. Okay, it's got to be nice for them. So they've always made a point to be good looking. I'm trying to get my microphone placed here. Let's see if I can actually get it placed. Good lordy. Well, who knew getting a microphone placed over here would be such a difficult task? And of course I'd have my phone placed the wrong way. Of course I would. That wouldn't be me. Unless it was placed the wrong way. Okay. This might be better. So anyways. Okay. All right, we're good. Hopefully all goes well with that. All right. So you'll also notice talent comes from Taurus people. They're either, creative in some kind of aspect. So you've got artistic. Let me just take a moment. I don't know what's up with Mercury right now with me. Just give me a moment. These people are either musically inclined. Okay, their voice is usually pretty darn good. Okay, a lot of Taurus people, unless it's debilitated, they have an excellent voice. A very soothing, likable voice. A noticeable way of speaking. You can always kind of mark their voice by the way they're talking. You don't even have to see them. Angelina Jolie did a couple cartoon shows where you knew it was her just by the way she was talking. Taurus trait. Same with Johnny Depp. You'll know who he is just by the way he speaks. Taurus trait. Marilyn Monroe. You'll know who she is by the way she speaks. Marilyn Monroe trait. So anyways, they just have these little signatures, you know. They're also very creative because Venus rules their sign. So Taurus people can be creative in music, creative in video, creative in art. Very artistic people can be seen. Creative with clothing lines. A lot of Taurus people have their own clothing line if they're famous, or they only buy from the top clothing designers. Okay? Now, of course, all of these things have something to do with their ascendant and their moon, etc., etc. Like if you think about Angelina Jolie, per Vedic astrology, her moon is Pisces. So she's very spiritual, a very spiritually driven person. And you could tell by her walk in life how she's always been driven towards spiritual things in different countries, in different places, how she really loves the beauty of Buddhism, and she really loves the beauty of other cultures. And she's very, you know, she needs her alone time. She needs to isolate. And she's very much a rebel, okay? You'll also notice she has Venus in the first house. And anytime someone has Venus in the first house and they are a Taurus sun, you'll know that, wow, that person is going to have an amazing beauty about them because Venus is beauty. And she fits the bill for, if Venus was a woman, it would look like Angelina Jolie. If Venus was a woman in modern age, she would be Angelina. What's unique about Angelina, though, because every personality is different, is she has a Cancerian rising. So she's ruled by the moon, okay? And the moon is very heavily placed. I think it's in the 5th house. Oh, I have to double check on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. No, shoot. I have to check her chart. But let's just forget where the moon is in her chart right now. Let's just talk about her being a Cancer rising. She is very heavily interested in being a parent, being a mother. She feels that is her purpose for being here. And if your rising sign notates your purpose, well, then she's fitting her purpose. She's filling her purpose. She's a mother of many children, and she feels like that's her calling. You know, going to different countries, adopting a child, that was big for her. She feels like she must be a mother above all else. So number one in her life, more than even spirituality, because spirituality is her moon. More than that, it is her love of children, okay? Her love of being a mother, all right? And then the 11th house, I believe that's where her sun is, obviously. And so she's very popular. She's very well known. And when you have the sun in the 11th, you're going to have fame. A lot of fame. So of course it just depends on your chart and what kind of goes along for you, because I mean, Angelina's a Taurus. I was just kind of talking about how those little things can make a difference. That not every Taurus is going to be like Angelina. Not every Taurus is going to be as beautiful as Angelina. She's lucky to have Venus in the 1st house. But generally speaking, Taurian people have a beauty about them. Okay, they just do. Even if they're 300 pounds, Taurian people will have a beauty about them. I see some overweight movie stars that are Taurus. Okay, I know one, I believe, yeah, she's the woman that plays in the movie Ma, M-A. She's the woman that plays in The Help. She's the woman that plays in The Shack, one of my favorite movies. She plays God in the movie The Shack. I can't think of her name, but she's Taurus, and she's beautiful. Doesn't matter how overweight she is. Another one I think that would be Taurus would be Adele. Adele is a very beautiful woman, but, you know, not exactly fitting the bill for feminine hourglass beauty, such as Angelina. But Adele is actually a Taurian person as well. Okay, all Vedic sidereal astrology, please don't hit me with that tropical bullshit here. Anyways, just kind of talking about the beauty of them. Obviously Marilyn Monroe, I just mentioned her, she's also. So anyways, those are just a few people I know off the top of my head that are Taurus, and they all have a certain beauty about them and a love of fine things. One of the other things you're going to notice about Taurian people is their love of fine food. Taurus people love to go out to eat, to restaurants. They like the more expensive foods. So we were looking at, I mean, if they eat meat, which most of them would, but you're thinking about steaks, high-end steaks, crab legs, you know, the king crab, you know, Alaskan king crab. You're thinking about, you know, nice dinners, like, you know, going to a nice sushi restaurant or things like that. You know, very fancy places where they have fancy drinks, you know, with little umbrellas in them and lots of different colors and swirls. Venus people love to have a drink that looks beautiful. Don't just give me a plain glass with nothing fancy about it. You know, at least make the glass look pretty. If they had a choice of glasses, they would want a glass that looks the most beautiful. You know, if they had a choice of a vehicle, they would want the vehicle that looks the most beautiful inside and out, okay? If they chose a spouse, they want to pick the most beautiful, handsome spouse available. They don't just want some, oh, yeah, they're okay. You know, look at Angelina. Hello, she picked Brad Pitt. Hello, gorgeous spouse, you know? So they do love to date an attractive person. They will not date someone who is unattractive. And, you know, if you meet a Taurus person who is with a very unattractive partner, they're usually there for money. I hate to say that, but Taurus people can be financially ruled because their concerns are about providing. So that can also be something. Taurus people are extremely stubborn. Okay, when they dig their heels in, they dig their heels in. Good luck trying to get them out. I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible. Maybe through love and beauty and romance, you can talk them out of something. But usually when they dig their heels in, they're not going to change their mind. Taurus people make excellent managers. They love to manage money, especially. So working in banks and finances and investments, real estate. Taurians would be very good at all of that. But a lot of money management. Or the management of numbers. Something else they'd be very good at is managing talent. So being a talent agent, is that what you call them? A talent agent, something like that? Taurus people make excellent agents to spot talent and beauty in other places. So a Taurus person would say, I know how to pick them. I know how to pick a winner. I know how to pick the right actress for this movie. I know how to pick the perfect actor for this voice or for this movie. They have an eye for talent and an eye for beauty, okay? They also are they're lovers of fine art. So a lot of Taurus people would like to go to museums, would like to purchase nice art. You know, they love to have beautiful artistic pieces in their home. A lot of Taurus people would have a lot of beautiful art placed on the walls, maybe a lot of art placed on their walls because they want to beautify their home. They're also big on furniture. Okay, their furniture is very picky. They have to have a certain theme going. They have to have a certain love of either antiques or modern or whatever have you, whatever floats their boat. So anyways, that's just a little bit about Taurus people. Okay, and they're just extremely beautiful and creative. One other thing I guess you may not notice about Taurus people is they are quiet. They're quiet people. When you get them talking, they'll talk. They will have a wonderful conversation with you, but they're not going to go over and be like, hi, Laura, how's it going? Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. How are you? Oh my God, how long has it been? You know, or they're not the guy that's like, hey, what's up, man? Yo, brother, how's it going? How's it been? Yo, what's up to? You know, none of that. They're not like that. Taurus people wave silently, little wave, or they'll give you the look, right? And they're just quiet and reserved. They're observative. And then once you come to the Taurus and you start wanting to talk to the Taurus, then they'll go ahead and, hi, yeah, how are you? Very calm. They're not, super hyper. They're very calm people. Taurus is like, oh, it's really good to see you. God, how long has it been? A year? Wow, how's everything going? How's your kids? Very smooth. They don't overreact. They're not overly emotional people. Taurians have a knack for controlling their emotions, okay? So Taurus people you'll notice about them, God, they just have a nice, smooth energy with emotion. It's like very smooth. Very rarely will you get them super upset. When you do, I'm sure it's pretty intense. But very rarely will you get them to the point of, I'm so angry or I'm so sad. I mean, they're very, very monotone when it comes to emotions. And one of their shadow traits is, Taurus people do have a tendency to bottle up their emotions because they want to maintain it, because it's not beautiful to be over emotional. And Taurus people always want to be beautiful. They can't help it. They want to be charming. They want to be beautiful. They want to be pleasing. They want to be handsome. They want to be well put together. And if they're losing their shit, they're not looking very good. So yeah, Taurus people are pretty concerned about what they look like. Okay? They are, but they're very reserved. Okay? Someone says, don't piss off a Taurus ever. You could say that. I mean, it's like Ferdinand the Bull. He's very easygoing, but if you did piss off Ferdinand, he'd wreck the town. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to piss off Ferdinand, unless you hurt his friend or threaten someone dear to him or, try to hurt him. Maybe then Ferdinand might react. But even then, he wouldn't want to hurt anybody. So Taurus people don't really have it out to really hurt someone in a bad way, unless they have like a rising with Scorpio or a rising with Leo or a rising in Aries. Then, they may be a little bit more violently prone. Is that a word, prone? Violently prone. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So they would have to have some pretty strong fire sign energy to be a violent or, abusive or super argumentative person, okay? Otherwise than that, they naturally wouldn't be. All right, so I think I've given enough information about Taurus. Do Tauruses have a lot of money? Yes. This is one of the things I've noticed with everyone that has been Taurus that I've taken note of. They naturally come into money. Even Tauruses I know in my own hometown that seem to struggle or have just a normal job, somehow they end up with a nice car and a nice house. Like, what the fuck? I mean, they could be, I know a Taurus that is not a beautician, she takes care of the skin. I can't think of the name. Whatever. She takes care of the skin. So not a dermatologist, but someone that beautifies people with their skin with aging and things like that. Anyways, she has just a normal job. She only works however so often. Esthetician, thank you so much. Yeah, and figure that's a Taurus job, an esthetician, beautifying people, right? That's what she does. She has a lot of Libra in her too. But she does not make a lot of money. I know it. She hardly has clients, So we're talking average at best, job, average. And somehow she ends up with nice vehicles, nice clothing, nice jewelry. She lives in a house with her mom because they went in to buy a house together, which is it's a lot more common nowadays to share a home with your parents or siblings or friends because, home prices on the market are really high, and qualifying for a house of that amount is very difficult to do at the bank. Before, as long as you make the money to pay the mortgage every month, you'd be fine. But now they want so much money income coming in that you wouldn't even be able to qualify. Even if you could pay the mortgage, you still wouldn't be able to qualify. So anyway, she got a home to share with her mom, and she got one of the nicest homes in the nicest areas. How does that happen, right? She's just blessed. She's very, very blessed. She's a naturally beautiful woman. She doesn't have to, watch her diet as much as other people. She's naturally thin. She's just blessed like that. And, on top of being a thin person, she has large breasts. That may not interest a lot of people, but for people that, struggle with weight, it's very hard to become thin and keep your breast a large size, unless you get a surgery, But the ones that can do that are extremely blessed. And you should think about that, like Marilyn Monroe. She didn't have breast augmentation. She had naturally large breasts, and she was pretty thin. So do Tauruses have large breasts? Yeah, I would say a lot of them do. Another trait for men that are Taurian people, they're naturally more big boned. What I mean is they're thick. They're thick, they're strong, they're stout. Their stomach is usually very stout. Not in like a round Buddha belly way, but I mean, they just have a width and a thickness about them. So the men that are Taurian people tend to have more boxed off fingers, strong masculine hands. They usually have a very muscular neck. You know, that little muscle that goes from your neck to your shoulder. It's usually pretty thick. They've got a naturally thick neck, okay, for men, broad shoulders, okay, and their arms, their muscles in their arms naturally have a physique that most people have to work for just to even have that. So if a Taurus male doesn't even work out, they still have some sense of beauty about them because they don't have to try that hard. I knew a Taurus that was a vegan and decided to just eat veggies, and he used to be very muscular. He lost a lot of weight and he hardly worked out, but his body still held his shape, even when not eating a whole lot. So very overwhelming how beautiful Taurus people can be without trying. Very blessed. And they love to have their home beautiful. You know, never forget that. They've got to have nice shears, nice curtains, nice sofas, a comfortable bed, a good-looking bedspread. They would be great home decor designers. So we love Taurus people. Beautiful Taurus people that help us be beautiful, okay? And they're always supportive. They always try to find the beauty in you. So even if you're down on your luck and you look like crap, a Taurus person will come to you and say, you know what? You're beautiful. You have such stunning eyes. Or you're such a sweet person. Your personality is just so bubbly. I mean, you just turn on a room the minute you walk in. They'll always have something nice to say to someone. They don't want to build people down, ever. They want to build people up. So you'll know that a lot about Taurus people. Okay. So let's go into this. Taurus, what's going on with you currently? What is your current situation? What's happening for Taurus for the month of May? What's happening for Taurus for the month of May? Well, we got two cards. So we have the Six of Wands and you have the Hermit card. This light is really annoying for that, isn't it? That big shine. Is that super annoying? I'm sorry. Super annoying for me. There. Okay, so we have a victory and a success and a win and an honor and a glory about Hermit energy, which is being alone. So Taurus is going to find it extremely beautiful and appealing to have some alone time for the month of May. You guys want to get out in nature, okay? You want to be out in nature more than anything. You want to go on a bike ride, a hike, a stroll in the woods, or a walk by the beach, or riding your horse, or whatever, driving through the mountains, going to watch a sunset somewhere. I don't care where you are. It's just about getting out in nature. And so you really want to do that because you feel like you've been around public too much. So for the Taurus people, it's like, I've been around too many people. Okay. So much love to you. Thank you so much. I've been around too many people too long. I need a break. I need a vacation. I need a retreat. I need to go within myself, recharge my batteries, and find my truth. What is my truth? So Taurus right now is searching for the truth. Okay. What's crossing you is Nine of Swords. And this is the energy of, it's obviously misery. There's a lot of fear attached with this card. It's about anger, betrayal, pain, sadness, worry, stress, rejection, anxiety, just a lot of nervousness. And I think that's why you want to get away. Because what's been crossing you is a lot of this energy. And you're just like, I don't want that. I don't need that in my life. I need to get away so I'm not dealing with this anymore. So you have the solution to your problem already. Also, for those of you in a relationship, and if you're a Taurus, you are in a relationship with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, check your Vedic. Check their Vedic. Okay, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. For women, it could be a Jupiter, father of children or husband. For male-on-male relationships, this could be your Mars. Check your Vedic. Okay, if your tropical doesn't check out, check your Vedic. So anyways, you're dealing with an air sign here that is stressing you out, giving you pain, giving you stress. This could be a mother, could be a father, could be a brother or a sister, okay? Could be your kids, could be your boss, okay? Could be your lover, most likely for many of you who follow this channel because you're in a relationship. But whoever this person is, they are an air sign. And can I just say, they are stressing you the fuck out. Shut up is what you want to say. I need to get away from you. You're bugging me every minute. You're loud. There's a lot of you're loud. Why are you yelling at me? You know, why are you pressuring me? Why are you stressing me? And this is why you have to step away. Let's learn about the past. In the past, you had 9 of Cups and the Hanged Man. So in the past for Taurus, you were always sacrificing yourself. Okay? Sacrificing yourself for other people. And that made you happy, 9 of Cups. You were so happy, it made you feel good to help other people. It was an act of goodness. It was an act of spirituality. It was an act of joy from the middle of your heart. You love making other people feel good because it makes you feel good on the inside. Okay? So this is about, again, in the past, feeling kind of stuck and trapped, okay? Because you're always helping others and you feel like, am I going somewhere? Am I moving forward? Am I helping myself? Okay? The next card we have here for your current position is Death and Queen of Swords. Okay? So this is you currently dying to self because of this Queen of Swords. Now, if you're in a relationship with an air sign, you may be ending a relationship with that air sign because Death and the Queen of Swords, yeah, I don't think I can do this. I just don't think I can do this. I need to go ahead and end this. This is not going to work out. The Grim Reaper is here. I'm not going to tolerate this kind of bullshit. You can take your cold-hearted, rude, insensitive insecurities somewhere else. And I really think someone that you're dealing with has a lot of insecurities. They're just not secure in themselves, and I think you're well aware of that now. Where maybe in the past you weren't so aware of it, but now you're very well illuminated. I totally get it. You've got issues and you want to drag me down with you. Well, you're not going to. Future position, yay, 7 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is so great, Taurus. With a little patience and a little work, everything you've put into life is going to pay off. Things are going to change for you once you set down this relationship. And like I said earlier, it could be mom, dad, brother, sister, kids, whatever. Just because you're killing the relationship doesn't mean that, oh, fuck you, I never want to see you again. It might mean the way things have been going, they're not going to go that way anymore. I'm going to put a stop to the abuse, or I'm going to put a stop to your negativity, or I'm going to put a stop to your pity party and your insecurities. Like, you need to stop being insecure or stress the fuck out because you're stressing me the fuck out. And that may be the Death card, a transformation of your connection. So you have to figure out what works for you. Is it really a death, as in it's completely over, or is it a transformation? That things are changing, Wheel of Fortune, and it's just not going to be the same way anymore. What does Spirit want to say about this for you? Oh, you might get in a new relationship, honey. For those of you that you're like, Steph, I'm ending it. You're going to get in a new relationship with a fire sign. Okay? Could be the same Gemini, but it's a fire sign. We have Gemini here at the Lover's card. Best card out of the deck. I dropped the card. Look what fell. Okay? Lies and deception and deceit. This isn't the place for how you see the situation. Okay? But let's just kind of go into this a little bit deeper. Spirit says this. You're going to have a new, invigorated approach to love. Because pages are students. They're about learning. And you're learning about passion. And if it's not you, it's your person, okay? Because this is both one and the same, the Lover's card. You or your person is going to learn about passion, romance, okay? Because it needed that. It was lacking that. It needed that so much. You needed a little spice in your life. You needed a little action, a little dance, a little samba, a little romance, right? You needed that. And Spirit says, I'm going to bless you. Page of Wands is also a passionate new beginning from the heart, from the very heart of it. And it's this desire that you feel inside you in the root and sacral chakra. It's that little energy of, I desire this, I want this, and it's bubbling up into something. So it's going to be something. So there's going to be a new love, possibly, or a refreshed love relationship. But Spirit says you are going to be in relationship, Taurus. Now, what if you're single, you're not interested, or you're too young, or you're not looking for love at this time? What if you're just 13 years old, like my daughter? What would that mean for a Taurus? It would mean that you're going to have a new relationship, a new friendship, or, you're going to come into contact with someone, fire sign, that's going to make you feel good about life and is going to make you feel more whole. That could be a friend, that could be a lover, it could be a sibling, it could be a teacher, just someone that makes you feel good. Someone that honors your thoughts, your ideas, your feelings. It's just about someone that sees the best in you. Okay, so for those of you that don't want a relationship, or this isn't about a relationship, it's just about you getting in a relationship with someone, anyone, that puts you on cloud 9 and makes you feel good about life again. So kind of like a balance being restored. Okay, but how you see the situation, okay? Yeah, soulmates can be four-legged. Yeah, it could be a puppy. Could be a brand new puppy, okay? But what you see about this relationship is Seven of Swords. You need to escape. And that's just the honest truth. This is my card, and it actually says the word escape. Okay? So Seven of Swords is escape. Getting away with something, running away with something. I feel like this is running away from an air sign, running away. It could be a Libra, but you're running away and you're getting away from this person or this situation. And that's how you see it. And I really think the truth of the matter is, Stephanie, I need to get away from this person. They're too toxic. They're too negative. For many, many, many of you, the answer to this pull is I am going to end this relationship. It's over. That's what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm currently dealing with is nothing but pain written on the walls every night. I can't sleep. Right now I'm trying to just separate myself from this person and just withdraw, pull away, so I can have some sanity. But my intentions, my current plans are, this is just going to come falling apart. It's naturally going to end. It was evolving and an ending anyways. And I do have to escape from this person because they could be toxic. They could be abusive. They could be violent. They could be negative. And if it's your mom or a parent or a dad or a sibling or, friend, friends are easy to cut off. You might, for some Taurus people, be wanting to cut off your friend because your friend is negative, your friend is rude, your friend is just cruel to other people. You don't like how they are. Or, it could be your parent. You can't cut off your parent, but you don't have to be around them as much. You could be like, I love you, but I'm going to get some space from you. I've got to get away from you for a while. So just take how it resonates. Understand that you have to apply things differently per the situation. Okay, so how does your person see you? Oh, you're breaking my heart. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Taurus, you are breaking this person's heart. Stephanie, let me tell you what Taurus did to me. It's not what it is. You think that I'm hurting them? No. They hurt me, Steph. They hurt me. Why are you putting up for Taurus? Taurus broke my heart. You don't understand. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm nervous around Taurus. Okay? This is a crosswatcher kind of situation. I am watching for Taurus because they pulled away from me. They told me they loved me. They confessed their life to me, and then they pulled away from me. And now I feel like it's ending. It's over. And they're being cold with me. They're not answering the phone. They're not picking up. They're not replying to my text. Steph, Taurus is breaking my heart. What can I do? You know, that's the cross watchers kind of feeling here. That's what this person feels like. That Taurus is a heartbreaker. Okay? What is the challenge and wish for the situation? The challenge and wish is maybe I can work this out. Maybe I can work harder at this. It could be a challenge. It could be a desire, wish, fulfillment. But Virgo vibes, you know, let's focus on the details. Maybe we can work this out. Maybe it is a possibility. Maybe both of you still want to mend this bridge. Do some of you guys feel like maybe you do want to mend the bridge? Mend the gap between you guys? For some, the answer is hell no. For some, the answer is yes. I'm kind of wishing and praying that God will make a way and that we can still work on this, that it's not completely over, that maybe there's something more I can do in the situation. So for some people, they're kind of hoping that. At the same time, because it's in a challenge position, this is going to be so hard that if you did want to work on this, it would be harder than you could imagine. It would require work, dedication, day in, day out. And for some people, it's just the wheel of fortune. It's time to move on. Some of you guys, your heart is being torn because part of you wants to be in this relationship. Part of you is like, yes, I do love them. But the other part of you, the logical part of you, pulling away from the heart is telling you, Taurus, you need to get the fuck out of here. Taurus, this is never gonna fucking work. That's that Nine of Swords. Taurus, this is too damaged. This is toxic. It's painful. It's stressful. You're not sleeping well. You're not eating well. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of the family or whatever have it be. You know, Taurus, you're going through so much. And if you stay with this person, no matter how charming, no matter how good looking, no matter how appealing this may be, a part of you deep down is telling yourself, because the Hermit is going within, a part of you within is saying, it really just needs to end. We've gone a very far distance. Because Seven of Pentacles is, look how far I've come. And now it's time to move on. So it's really a tug of war for your heart, to be honest. I mean, I really feel like, I guess if you had to ask me what's going to happen, I think you're moving on. I think some of you don't want to move on. Some of you do want to work on this. But for many of you, I think you know that what's best for you is to get away from this situation. We have a Three of Swords and a Lover's card. There could be a Gemini involved. We also have Libra. And I won't forget Aquarius, because that is also the air sign. But majority today is Gemini or Libra. But Aquarius is definitely welcome, okay? But I feel like if it is this Gemini or Libra, it's like a two-faced energy. You are somebody else around other people. You're always wearing masks, which is something Geminis and Libras do very well. They wear masks. And I think you're kind of afraid that this person is just wearing a mask to make you stay, or just wearing a mask, you know, to convince you of something. And it's almost like gaslighting, or it's almost like I don't know exactly all the words. But this person, you know, is very tricky, okay? And this person, I think you're pretty sure that they're a smooth talker, smooth walker. They're very good at convincing a crowd. They're very good at convincing other people, you know? And you're like, I can't trust this person. That's why you see it as the Seven of Swords. You're like, I can't, I don't know what to believe. You want to believe, it's a challenge, you want to believe that this can change. This can work out, you know, if they just work a little harder. But I'm telling you, the other part of you is just like, no. What is the outcome? 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Justice must be done. Put those over here. Okay. Justice is time to bring out that sword. Make a decision. Guilty? Not guilty. What's the verdict? Leave? Stay. What's the verdict? What's the truth? And I think that's kind of the logic that's happening in your relationship is, what is the truth, Steph? The truth is, we've been through a crappy cycle, 8 of Pentacles, day in, day out, over and over again, doing the same thing, hoping to God there's going to be a different result this time. Definition of insanity. The truth is, this person holds you back. It's like you're ready to shine, and this person wants you to hide in a corner. You're ready to come out in the world, but this person wants to keep you hidden. Porcelain doll on a shelf. Bottom line, you cannot deal with this kind of toxic relationship, even if it is a friend or a lover or a sibling or a parent. You know, look, I'm my own person, and you're not going to treat me like that. You're not, no one puts baby in a corner. No one puts baby in a corner. And I think you're just going to have to stand out for yourself. Stand up for yourself, you know? If you don't, who will? And so it's kind of a fight. 5 of Swords is conflict with family and friends, but sometimes lovers can feel like family. But here for Taurus, it's like I've got to go ahead and, you know, confront those that are bothering me. I have to confront them. I have to tell them how I feel. And it might be a fight, and it might be some problems, and it might be an argument. You know, someone's going to be frustrated, and, you know, it's going to be a win. It may not feel like a win because I hurt someone that I care about, but it's a win because I did the right thing for me, says Marcellus. It may not be right for the other 3 family members, but it's right for Marcellus. Marcel. This is from the originals. Okay? So he's like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know, I have to do for me the way you do for you. I always put myself on the back burner. Hello, Hanged Man, 9 of Cups. My wishes come last. My desires aren't always met. You know, whenever we want to do something, we do what you want to do. Whenever we watch something, we got to watch what you want to watch. Whenever we buy something, we got to buy what you want to buy. I'm tired of it. Tired of being bulldozed. This may be as simple as Taurus buying a house, and the other person's like, I don't want that house. And Taurus is like, but I want that fucking house. And the person's like, Taurus, I'm not buying that house. Well, then fuck you. Go find your own house. I'll buy this house on my own. It's kind of that kind of an energy for Taurus. I don't need you. Go. Or it's the energy of you stand up and you're raising your kids a specific way, and you want to stand up for what school they go to, or what they want to be, or what they want to do. And the husband or wife is like, nope, we're not going to do it that way. This is the way we're going to do it. And then you look at your spouse one day and you go, you know what? I am sick of raising these kids exactly how you want to raise them. I'm going to raise them how I want to raise them too. No more bending over backwards. If you don't want to raise these kids with me and agree with me on this, then fuck you, go somewhere. But my child's going to be allowed to do whatever, go to this school or do that. And if you don't like it, so be it. I'm not having it anymore. So it could be that. It could be just the death of a situation, not necessarily a relationship. But for some of you guys, it is the death of a relationship. But for some of you guys, you know, it's just not. It's just an argument. It's standing up for yourself. It's the death of a specific endeavor, the death of a specific job, the death of a specific wish of somebody else. And you're breaking their heart. You're breaking my heart, Taurus. You're breaking my heart. Well, you know what? It's about time you have your heart broken, because my heart's been broken. And this is just you standing up. So whether it's the ending of a relationship or the beginning of a new job or the standing up for your family or your friends, or this just the standing up of yourself. Whatever situation this applies to you in, no more. That's justice. You will no longer mistreat me. You will no longer treat me second best. You will no longer push me aside and bulldoze me and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, if this is a friend, you'll no longer treat me like crap and we'll just do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. We're going to Maui, whether you like it or not. It might be a good thing. Your friend's like, no, you know what? I wish we were this rich, right? But maybe Taurus is that lucky. You know, we need to go to Greece. We're going to go to Greece. You know, us girls, you know, been wanting to go to Greece. And you're like, no, fuck that. I want to go to Maui. And your friend's like, no, we're going to Greece. Pack your bags, Taurus. Pack your bags. And you're like, fuck you. I'm not going to Greece. I'm going to Maui. Now, whether you want to come or not, that's your choice. But you're no longer going to boss me around, girl, boy. And what? I'm going to Maui. And your friend's like, I don't want to go to Greece alone, Taurus. Don't leave me. Don't. Please don't. Why are you being so mean? Taurus is so mean. No, Taurus is standing up for themselves because it looks like Taurus has been quiet. Ooh, now we can get into the extended. Happy birthday. Let's get more into the extended now. Free version. Free for Taurus. Let's go ahead and see what else is up with your situation. All right. You are feeling over fucking whelmed. Excuse my French. I need to get off this hamster wheel. Bottom of the deck is repetition. Repetition, 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 repetition. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. Look at that. Right under there. Okay? You are blocking out bullshit. Look. Listen, Linda. Taurus is standing up for themselves. I hope y'all can recognize. Taurus ain't taking no more shit no longer. I ain't taking no more shit. I takes all I takes and I can't takes no more, says Popeye. Okay? You can't. There comes a point when enough's enough. What is this popping out? Ooh, peekaboo. I knew it. It was popping out. I'm like, what is this, the tower? It's the tower. Free extended, remember. Happy birthday. Usually you're going to find this on my subscription. Please support this channel and subscribe on my website, jks1111.com, to the extendeds, because this is usually in the extended. Please support me. Go there and get that. But when you have the tower here for just popping out bonus card with justice, yeah, enough's enough. There will be no more repetition. Whatever you've been suffering with, Taurus, whoever's been putting you down, whoever's been pressuring you, whoever's been making you feel like shit in your life, you will not tolerate it anymore. Taurus is saying, I'm going to do what's best for me, what I think is beautiful, what I think makes me happy. And if I have to confront every last one of you on this journey, I'm going to do it because I'm looking out for myself. Now, in other news for Taurus, I do think you're going to be getting into a relationship. Page of Wands, Lover's card. So I don't care how old you are, what's going on in your life, in your relationship, and where you're at right now. I do feel Spirit is either going to reinvigorate a love or give you a new love. But love is coming into your life. And I think that's important for you to know today in this reading. So Spirit, go ahead and guide me on love for Taurus, because it's coming in one shape, one form, one way or another. Show me this love that's coming in for Taurus. Show me this love that's coming in for Taurus. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we got 4. This is just a message about why love is coming in for you. Okay, earlier we had secrets and lies and deception. So let's just go through it. Bottom line, karma is at work here. And when karma is at work, like attracts like. You get what you put in. And notice it goes around and around. Karma is at work round and around. You have a lot of repetition. You have a lot of karma following you, Taurus. A lot of what you're experiencing is because you've allowed it. And I'm not here to tickle your ears with sweet little feathers and glitter and poof, here's a lovey message. I am here to tell you the good parts, but I'm also here to tell you why you're getting love now. Because in the past, you were doing the same thing over and over again. And you were allowing someone to mistreat you, and you were allowing someone to boss you around, and you were allowing someone or people in general, whoever this is, to kind of force you to live their life. Be it a friend, a parent, a brother, sister, a lover. You were giving them permission. And I think that's important for you to know because of the Tower and Justice and Five of Swords. You have to look at your actions on why these things led to the point they led to. And there's my grandfather clock chiming. So this new love is coming in because you woke up. Tower moment. Okay, Justice, Death, Queen of Swords. The Hermit played a major role. Virgo vibes. Oh, my left ear's ringing. Because you went within yourself right now, as you venture off into soul space, as you're walking down this path of inner reflection, and you're learning about yourself, and you're able to be teachable by doing that action, gives you enlightenment with the Queen of Swords and the bravery and the courage to end your current drama and your current karmic cycle. So the only reason you're out of this pickle is because you chose to be out of this pickle. Six of Wands. You had a victory in winning this battle by going within and realizing it's not their fault. You're not going to blame them for your sadness. You're not going to blame them for your frustration. You're not going to blame them for why you didn't have a lot of happiness lately. You're not going to blame them for why you haven't gotten what you've wanted to get. Because for a time, you used to blame them. God, they're so annoying. Every time I want to do something, they butt in. God, they're so rude. Every time I want something, they barge in with their wants. Well, you can be mad and you can say they're rude and you can be angry and upset, but at the end of the day, you're the one who allowed them to. So I'm sorry, but that is the message about this new love coming in. It's a good message. It's not a bad message. It means you're recognizing your patterns, okay? You're recognizing them and you're realizing if you had been more independent, if you had been more Queen of Swords, if you had been more honest, okay, with these people or this person, you would have never been in this imposition. But because you put yourself on the back burner and you put yourself last and you put others first, their needs, their wants, their desires, that's why you got what you got. Yep, boundaries. You're right. And so karma says the reason you're going to get new love, here's the good news, is because you finally woke up. But don't forget, karma doesn't want you to forget why you ended up in this place in the first place. Karma wants you to remember. Remember. Remember, says karma, so you don't get put in this repetitious cycle again. Remember this in your new relationship, in your new love. Don't forget to always put yourself first, or at least some of the time. I mean, you can't always, but some of the time, put yourself first. Don't forget that. Don't forget to be fair with the Justice card. Compromise. Give and get. Give and get. You know, give and receive, okay? Spirit's like, please remember. Remember these important qualities about life. The next one is healing from a heartbreak. So you got heartbreak down there for how they see you, and you're also healing from a heartbreak. So this new relationship is going to help you heal, because it's going to start off more like a friendship. When you get the Lover's card and the Page of Wands, this is let's be friends and fall in love. This is going to a carnival, because Page of Wands is very Leo, okay? Very childlike. And so when you're thinking of the Page of Wands, it's let's go to the carnival and ride the Ferris wheel. Let's, you know, go to the aquarium. You know, let's go to this music festival and, you know, have fun and have awesome drinks and, you know, run under the rain and, you know, just have a blast and fall in love, you know. Let's play chess, let's play checkers, let's play games, let's play Twister, you know. This is very young and youthful. So it's a very exciting love, and it's still kind of a journey, because the Page of Wands is always this young man who, you know, gets his jacket, he gets some of his belongings, and he leaves someone behind, which is what you're doing. You're leaving someone else behind, and you're going on this journey, okay? Because it's what you need to do. It's because what you want to do. So this new love is going to be something you want to do. It's like, yeah, we have a past and I love this person. I'll always love this person. But I want something new. Is that bad? Is it bad because you want something new? It's not bad. It's just not bad. And if this is about you being stuck with the same person, and I don't want to use the word stuck because that could be mean. I mean, what if this is your mom? You know, I don't want to say that. Or your best friend or your lover. If you're going to work things out with this person, we're going to start over. Clean slate. I'm going to move out and we can still talk. If you want to date me again and get to know me again, that's okay. Invite me out. Woo me. This is woo me. Take me for romantic dinners. Take me out for a movie under the stars. You know, you have a second chance at winning me. That's exciting. So for some of you guys, you know, if you want it, you can have that. If it's about that person for you, and you know this is your situation, then this is about starting fresh and starting over and getting to know each other again and falling in love again. But if this is about a new person, then it's going to feel wonderful. Either one, it feels brand new. It's about dating, okay? Wooing and dating, okay? This is about taking it not slow, because Page of Wands is not slow. There is going to be some passion. You don't want to run into this, okay? Please don't repeat the past. Do not run in, like literally Page of Wands fire, run into this connection. Like, you know, I don't know. Spirit says you might. Spirit's like, Steph, they may run into this really fast. Better give them a warning. By all means, rush your emotions, fall in love, you know, feel fancy free and follow your heart. But by all means, be smart about it, of course. You know, that's the only good advice I can give you, is to be smart about it. But this is kind of a falling in love head over heels. But it's not like the romantic love, like innocent. You know, because Page of Cups would be like an innocent new relationship. But when you got Page of Wands, this is experienced, knowledgeable, and it's full of desire and passion and lust. And it's a very sexy love. Okay, for the adults out there. It's a very passionate, sexy, make out under the trees love, okay? For people that are younger, you know, and this isn't about love. It's just about a relationship with your mom or your dad or your siblings or your best friend, you know? You guys get to have fun again. Play checkers, play Twister, play games, you know, go to carnivals, make memories, paint things together, tickle each other, laugh, be silly, watch comedies. It's that kind of love, for those of you that it's not romantic, okay? It's just about establishing that soul connection. The good news here is Spirit wants to tell you that this new love you're going to be getting into is a soulmate. This is someone that you've known before in a past life, and someone that you're bonded to forever and ever. This is someone that your soul is connected to deeply, and it feels like soul love, soul family. Okay, so this is a divinely guided relationship where you're coming into this love. The other two cards that I got for kind of talking about your love situation or this relationship coming together in general, is unrevealed secrets. So one of the telltale signs with you and this person is you're going to start opening up with this person more than you ever had. Sharing secrets about what you want to do, how you feel, how you view things. You're going to start talking to this person about everything that's been hidden from other people. So you're going to start to really open up, okay? You just open up with this person and let them know who you really are, how you really feel, how you really think, what you really want in life, what is your truest, deepest desires, you know? That's the unrevealed secrets. Bottom of the deck is it's hard to say goodbye. Hard to say goodbye. You are going to be saying goodbye to this past lover or this past relationship. And yeah, that's going to be hard. Letting go of something you've known for so long. Repetition, repetition. Letting go of someone you've been used to, comfortable with. You know they're in and you know them in and out. It's very hard to let go of that comfort zone. You know, Ketu is the comfort zone. Everything you know well. Rahu is the new. Things you feel uncomfortable about. Things that feel difficult. So you are going to be stepping in. Okay, and it's going to be difficult to get into this Rahu energy, but it will be done. I also feel, and I think I need to stress this here in this extended happy birthday. Hello, it's free. You're listening to the rest of the free message. I do believe you have a Rahu in Leo or a Rahu in Gemini. It's possible. You have a Rahu in Libra or Aquarius as well. But I do think your Rahu would be in Gemini or Leo most likely. The other two signs I think is a possibility for Rahu is Aries or Rahu in Sagittarius. But those are the signs I feel there's a Rahu in. Rahu is the north node of the moon. If you don't know what Rahu is, chances are you're following tropical astrology and you might want to check out your Vedic. But even if you don't want to check out your Vedic sidereal astrology, look at your north node of your moon in your tropical and see if Rahu is in one of the signs I just mentioned, which is the north node. I keep saying Rahu. But see if your north node in tropical is in one of those signs. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. And I feel like Rahu is pulling you towards this new beginning. There's some other special person that could be Taurus that is learning how to say goodbye to someone they loved that died, that passed away. So this person may have passed away. Another just separate message, bonus message. It's not aligned with the story I've been saying. But this could be a bonus message for some people. A side message, just a side message, okay? You may be healing over letting go of someone that passed away. Could be a dad. Could be a mom. Could be a child. Could be a lover. Could be a sibling. It could be a best friend. But I was hearing this song that's like, it's so hard to say goodbye. It's so hard. You know, I don't know. But I think it was a group that sang that song. It sounds like a group, not just one person. I don't know who sings that song, but that's what I'm hearing. I have no clue who sings that song. I have none. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anything about that, but I'm hearing it and it's a group. So anyways, whenever I hear that song, I'm thinking of like a funeral or a death or a letting go of someone. And we do have death down here at the bottom. So for some people, this could be releasing someone that's passed. And again, that's just a side note, a side message for someone. It may not be aligned with the same story that I'm reading today. But maybe somebody who's watching, you needed to hear that message. Okay, so someone said it's boys to men. Oh, okay. So it is a group. See, I was hearing a group, boys to men. Hard to say goodbye. You should probably Google that. Find it, if that's you mourning over someone, you should listen to that song. So anyways, mourning this situation feels like a death, whether it is a literal death of someone that is passed or a philosophical kind of death of a situation, a job, a friend, a family member, or, whatever that is over. Even just a metaphorical death for the way things used to be. The way things used to be are not going to be anymore. Thank you. She did help, and his death is foul. What? She did help in his death. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's what's really going on. Bottom of the deck, still working on it. So you're still healing. It's not going to be like a walk in the park. Boom, I'm moved on. I'm healed. It's done. Okay, that was quick. Ripping off a Band-Aid here. Yep, it's over. It hurt. Now I'm over it. That's not what I'm feeling. This is a process. Seven of Pentacles says be patient with yourself. Time is passing away. Tick-tock, tick-tock, every day. Every day it's going to get easier. Every day it's going to be better. This is all process. There's no need to rush into a new beginning. Take it slowly. Take it as it comes. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Good things are coming for you, Taurus. Money, love, happiness, joy. The good news about your reading is you have to get through the hard stuff. You have to get through the pain, the conflict, the drama, the death, the sorrow, the going within, the dark night of the soul, right? You have to go through that to get to the good stuff, to get out of that and have a rebirth like the phoenix and a new beginning, like the metamorphosis from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So the good news, you've already gotten or you're getting the hard stuff done. Okay, that hard, difficult journey is near over or over. So, whew, yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. The hard part, the suffering, because the Hanged Man and the Hermit does involve suffering. Okay, the suffering is pretty much near over. Just take that in. That feels good. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Taurus needed to hear that it's almost over or it's done. Spirit, they needed to hear it. They needed this release. This has been so hard for them. Taurus has been suffering and just having sleepless nights. Your sleep has been all screwed up, whatever reason. Maybe you just couldn't turn your mind off at night. Maybe you kept scrolling your phone for more and more videos and obsessions. You couldn't sleep because you had so much pain in your heart. Something was bothering you, it was itching you, it was getting at you, and you couldn't deal with it, and you've just been suffering. That's almost over. It's going to get better. Okay? Maybe you've been in a stuck friendship or relationship, and it just was so hard for you, and you didn't want to speak up, and you didn't want to say anything because you didn't want to offend them. You didn't want to hurt them. So you were holding back. And all the while you've been holding back, you felt so heavy and so burdened and with such a broken heart because you weren't serving your highest self and you weren't even serving yourself. So you were broken. You were a broken person. And I know you've been feeling that pain. You've been feeling ashamed and you've been feeling heavy laden and you've been feeling pushed down and bulldozed and you didn't feel good. Okay? And for some of you, this person's been abusive. This person has been manipulative. This person has been condescending. This person has been humiliating you. This person has been putting you through hellfire. Okay, this person is a narcissist possibly for some of you. This person makes you sound bad to everyone else and makes themselves look like a saint. and you're just tired of being painted in this light because you've been nothing but giving, nothing but sweet, nothing but kind, nothing but understanding. And how dare this person embarrass you and humiliate you and talk about you like this? What lies have they been spreading? Such a liar. You are such a liar, is what some of you Taurus people want to say. And you're saying, what an ugly person you are. You are a liar, and I'm sorry I didn't know it before. I'm sorry I didn't see it before. I see you for your true colors, and that's why I don't love you anymore. So I'm not afraid to cut your ass to shreds, because I'm the Queen of Swords. You know? So Taurus is like, yeah, I'm done. I'm just really sorry that I didn't, you know, do this sooner, and I'm sorry I didn't say it sooner, and I'm sorry I didn't leave sooner. But, que sera, sera. What will be, will be. I'm in the right moment at the right time, honey. It's all divine timing. It's all divine timing, baby. The world has a weird way of doing things. The universe has its own little way of doing things, and you know what? This is the right time. Wheel of Fortune. So time to move on, honey. Time to move on. It's going to hurt some people, but they never expected it from you, and that's why it's going to hurt them. They never saw it coming. Never. I mean, the shock and the dismay is almost hilarious. They just never thought that loyal Taurus would ever do this. They never thought that good old loyal Taurus, good old bottling up those emotions, taking the brunt for everyone, you know, bearing the weight for everyone else. They never thought Taurus would say, you know what? I've been carrying your bags for far too long. It's time to drop them off. You know? Here's your bag of bullshit that I've been carrying. Here's your bag of bullshit. Thank you. You can have it back. This is all your stuff, okay? Take your shit and go. Or I'm just dropping off your shit and I'll leave. Very Page of Wands. I'm off. And then the person that you're dropping off their bags, they realize how much you are carrying. How much of a burden you were bearing for them. You were doing their work. You know, if this is a best friend, it's like you were doing their homework. You were turning in their papers. You were giving them A's. Now they have to go and turn in their own work to the teacher, and they get an F. Because without you, they wouldn't be passing their grade. But they beat you up every day. You know those bullies at school? I mean, they're not even that bad. I was thinking about Jumanji. That one football guy was paying the little geeky, nerdy guy to do his homework, but they were friends. So he would just ask him. He wouldn't force him. He would ask him.
Fridge and Spencer.
Fridge and Spencer. So Fridge was nice. He wasn't like, oh, I'm going to beat you up and take your lunch money every day. But he was like, hey, man, you're supposed to do my paper. Why didn't you do my paper? You got me in trouble. And, you know, Spencer's like, I think I'm tired of doing this for you. I love you. You're my friend, man. But you got to start doing your own work. You know? Enough's enough. So this may not be a separation like I hate you, never talk to me again, but this may be like Fridge and Spencer where they face each other off and say enough. I'm not doing your work anymore. I love you, man, and I still want to be your friend, but I'm not going to do your work. So that may be what it is for some people. You know, just, you know, essentially, that's obviously not your story. I'm just using it as an example that, you know, you may just be like, take your own bags, okay? I'm not carrying them anymore for you. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I gotta love myself, you know? I still love you, and maybe there's still a chance we could work at this again, but you gotta be a better friend. You gotta hang out with me sometimes. You gotta call me up when you wanna go somewhere. You gotta involve me. You can't just use me for whatever. If you want this, you're gonna have to try harder. You're gonna have to change. In fact, screw try harder. You're gonna have to change. If you want me, you have to change. Period. And that's just the light side of it. That's the very sweet side of this message. The sweetsy peatsy sweetie heart side. The negative side of this message for the worst of the worst is fuck you, you're a narc. I want nothing more to do with you. You used and abused, and I'm done. And for some people, you know, maybe this is reverse message. Maybe the Taurus did this to you. And remember, I'm just doing a general reading. I don't know you. I've never met you. I don't know this person. I don't know your story. I'm just reading the cards. So if this needs to flip for you, then let it flip. But just know that this is, you know, I'm doing the best I can here with what I have in front of me for this message for Taurus. And no, I have 0 Taurus in my chart. Like, I mean, everyone has every sign in the chart, but I have got no planetary alignments in Taurus. So this has nothing to do with me. So just understand this reading is for someone, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Because I am just going and going and going. Come on, Stephanie. Get your stuff together, girl. All right. Happy birthday, Taurus. I love reading. This is a good message for Taurus. And, you know, it has its ups and its downs in this message, but it's freaking gorgeous. I love your reading. I love your reading. It's really awesome. So I'm really digging it. Digging it a lot. And just so you guys know, like the planets that are in Taurus right now for everybody is Venus and Rahu. Ooh, whoop, whoop. All right, so that's there for every single soul on the planet. Venus and North Node, Rahu, are together in Taurus. So this is really good, okay? It's a time for great gains, really great gains. Where is Taurus in your chart? That's where you're going to see the gains, you know? Taurus in my chart is... Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's in my 6th house. So it's the house of enemies, diseases, fights, arguments, hardships, hard work, dedication, routine. So for me, I have a great desire to get on a better routine, a better health regimen, which I am. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to change my medical self-makeup. I want to have a better, healthier mind and body. So I'm focusing on meditation. I'm focusing on working out. I'm focusing on eating healthier foods. I am changing my diet. I am trying to get a better body. I am trying to focus on hair and beauty and makeup and skincare. I am focusing on those things because Rahu and Venus are in my 6th. So you have to kind of see where that matches for you guys. You know, if it's in your 2nd house, it's going to be a time for great gains for money. Okay? Finances, marriage, just owning physical things. If it's in your 4th house, it's about real estate. Okay? So it could be about your own real estate. If it's in the 5th house, it's about children. It's about great focus on children and having fun with your children and creating good times and spending time with them, finding beauty in them. It could also be for some people about having babies, making babies, okay, in weird, unique, romantic ways. Love child definitely can be seen there. So, you know, you have to see where it is in your chart. But remember, Venus and Rahu are together in Taurus. So wherever Taurus is for you, you're going to want to see how that's helping you. Because Taurus and Venus and Rahu want to give you. They want a lot. So they want fame, they want fortune, they want nice things, they want love, they want relationship, they want beauty. So Rahu and Taurus work very, very well together, but mostly when you get them together, it's a lot of materialism. So there could be an excess in spending on beauty products, or an excess spending on the kids, or an excess in spending, you know, whatever this is for you. So anyways, let's go ahead and get a love oracle. Okay. So we have communication. So you're going to start communicating a lot better. Okay. The way you talk to people, the way you communicate with people, the way you let people know who you are. This is much more improved for you. Bottom of the deck is strategy. Your strategy is, I'm going to be better at communication. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to work on communication. I'm going to say how I feel and what I want. I'm not just going to stay bottled up and quiet and not express myself. This is about expressing yourself to other people. There's also an energy about you wanting to talk more to your friends, more to your family, and just more to people. So you're going to be socializing a lot more. Let's get another oracle here. So we have wisdom. Wisdom pops up for you. Ooh, it's about teaching, it's about learning, but it's about you being more wise. A lot of you may want to return back to school or study and read books. But reading and growing in wisdom and knowledge is going to be big for Taurus. This is just an oracle coming out. You're going to be more interested in growing now as a person than ever before. So you're really interested about what can you do to be a better you, a better Taurus. So you're going to be picking up some books, some classes, some courses, some, videos that help people be a better them. Okay? Whatever that is, you're going to be learning a lot. Wisdom is the fundamental gift that the journey of life offers. Yes?
Can I have videos?
Okay, let me just...
I just found your other phone upstairs on your bed.
Thank you.
Welcome. I love you.
Oops, I love you
Welcome.
more.
And Thomas videos.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Come
Here.
I'm taking it.
Okay, I love you.
Love you. Love you.
So anyways, wisdom is the fundamental gift that the journey of life offers. Every day, Taurus, is a new opportunity to learn something new about ourselves or about life in general. From our experiences, both positive and negative, from our thoughts and interactions, from our successes and our mistakes, we can develop wisdom and use it to enrich our lives and to impact the world to the best of our abilities. I love it. So you're just so smart, Taurus. Look at you, just being awesome like that. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for you. Let's get a circus oracle. Give me an oracle for Taurus, please. Ooh, you have Alice. Alice in Wonderland. Number 12, Hanged Man energy. Ah, love it. Sometimes your world has to get turned upside down for it to make sense. Who does that resonate for, guys? Come on, Taurus, your world is upside down, says the Tower. And that's the only way for everything to make sense. You had to have this all go on and happen so you could be more on point with your life. So let's read this for my lovely Taurus people, my beautiful Taurus people, my handsome Taurus people, my smart. Okay, one thing I didn't mention either about Taurus in the very beginning is you guys are very hard workers. I mean, that probably goes without knowing. You're an earth sign. You work very, very hard. You don't cheat, okay, to get where you are in life. You work very hard to get where you are. Everything you have is everything you've earned. You've earned every bit of it, okay? And you deserve it. And you deserve good things in life because that's what hard work gives you. And, one of the best traits you have is being supportive of others and carrying burdens for them. So that makes you a very beautiful person from the inside out. Okay, and I just wanted to mention that. Okay, Alice. Taurus, new worlds are calling you forth where the old rules don't apply. It might seem strange or freeing or wild or even scary at first, but you are meant to explore these new worlds. You will gain so much from the experience, and there's no need to be afraid. Taurus, when your world becomes too small for your spirit, it can feel painful, like trying to walk about in shoes you've outgrown. And the truth is, Taurus, you've outgrown this situation. If you do this for too long, You can feel crippled with pain and unable to walk anymore at all. You have a spirit that is outgrowing the world you've known and created, and it's yearning for something new. So this is really, truly getting out of your comfort zone, Taurus. Getting out of the comfort of this old situation, friendship, or relationship, or career. You may be welcome to the unfamiliar, or you may find it scary and intimidating. You may wonder if you belong in those possibly strange new worlds, or you may feel like you've come home. No matter what, whether it is you are meant to pass through on this adventure or return to a soul family, which I think it is that you never knew you had, there is a value in this next phase, in this next path, in this next step of your life. Taurus, it's essential to your overall plan and divine destiny. When Alice appears, she brings a message that it's safe to enter into new worlds, whether those worlds are ideas, new lifestyles, social communities, or other like-minded groups, or even just other places. As strange or as unsettling as it might feel at first, you'll soon learn the new ways of this new world, and Alice indicates a time when your perception is starting to open up. Your intuition and your insight, your visions and your inner guidance, your creativity will also increase in this flow. In Taurus, it's recommended that you value those things rather than dismiss them as silly imagination or fantasy. Taurus, you're encouraged to follow that which is novel or unusual, that which seems to take you into this new place, rather than making do with what you've already had. Following these initial inspirations will open doors, and it will gain you entry into an entirely new, exciting existence. If you are ready for the adventure, it's here. And whether you know it or not, even if you're not ready, you'll stumble upon it. New worlds, faces, and places bring me 3 graces of love, luck, and laughter, ever increasing from now till ever after. Little poem. All right. Taurus, out with the old and with the new. Whether you're going to work on this or not, the old is gone, and I think we can be so happy to say that. So that's a freeing feeling all on its own. Usually in the extended, I get a message from your lover. So whether you want to hear it or not, we're going to get a message from them. Okay? And then we'll give them a message from you, because I usually do that in my extendeds. Okay, so this is just if you want to hear this message or not, you know. Then I'm going to get into the astrological. The outcomes with the signs I've mentioned, I will also do some outcome tarot cards. Okay, let's get a message from your lover. Okay, Spirit, please give me a message from the one that Taurus broke their heart. Taurus, you broke their heart, now what? That's how they feel, but you're like, you broke mine long ago. But let's just hear what they have to say anyways, Taurus. I want you right now. Where are you? So they're kind of demanding, aren't they? So you are dealing with a very demanding person, a bossy person, and you're sick of that. I know that. I have too much passion building up for you. I'm going to explode. Okay, so they want you. They desire you. Is that your problem? Why should you have to tend to their sexual needs just because they're bossy? You know, just because they're demanding. Maybe you liked that about them. Maybe you liked that pushiness about them, but I don't think you do anymore, okay? The next one is, I love your spirit. You shine like a star. You stole my heart. So they're very attracted to you, Taurus. You're like a star. You're famous. You're like, wow, Taurus is so amazing. You know, Taurus is the sexiest person alive. You know, God, they just do it for me. Why should you care about how attracted they are to you? The next message is, your body is my weakness and your eyes see into my soul. So yeah, you're sexy and you're kind and you're sweet, and they know it. They know it. Not only are you good looking, but you're also very intuitive and you're also very nurturing. They know it. They know it about you. That's definite confirmation. I will always love you no matter what happens. So they're kind of obsessed, to be honest. And with this Three of Swords, Taurus, yeah, I really think they are obsessed. They don't want to let you go. You're like the best thing they ever had. And I don't blame them. You probably are the best thing they've ever had. The problem is they didn't treat you right. Okay? So, you know, are you going to be the one that got away for this person? Possibly. Are you going to be the one to wake them up and show them you don't treat people like that? Quite possibly. Are you going to be the one they change themselves for and want to come back in your life? Possibly, for some people. But the end of the story is this person just lusts for you, desires you, wants to take from you. I don't hear a lot of giving. You know, these messages aren't, I want to give this and I want to give that and I want to show you this and I want to give you that. No, it's all about them, gratification. The last one is nights are the worst for me. It's as if all my feels are amplified. So they miss you and they're crying their little ass off at night. Okay, doing whatever they're doing. And I really don't think Taurus cares. Taurus is like, okay, you want me. You're demanding. Okay, I'm not coming back like that. Okay, so you sexually desire me. You got passion. You want to, you know, see me again? No, that's okay. Okay, so you love my spirit. You like how I shine like a star and I build you up and I make you look good. That's not my problem. I'm glad you always love me, but it's not enough. Sometimes love is just not enough. Okay, so that's a message from your person. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, I talk to you through lyrics of songs. So Taurus, this might be someone that is a musical person. They may write music. They may sing songs. Okay, they're lyrical. They may be a how do I say it? A poetic person. Okay, and this person may speak to you like that or dedicate songs to you. You know, but again, I just don't think it's enough to do it for you right now. Okay. All right. God, I love tea. So let's get a message from Taurus to this person. What deck do I want to use? I know this is not the card, but it came to my mind when I was picking a deck, and I heard tough titty. Tough titty. I don't know. I guess that means, you know, I got to be hard on you. Tough titty. Tough titty, you know. Sometimes love hurts. You know, you're going to have to get through this. You need to toughen up, chief. Okay. So the card that came out here out of this deck after I was shuffling is number 5. Holla. Holler, baby. Holler at me. Communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, text or phone call. Taurus is like, Annie up. Text me, call me, get honest with me, reveal your truest self. I'll make the decision on if you're a frog or you're a prince. But it's time for you to show me your true colors. Okay? You need to start being real honest real soon. Also, I'm not giving you the time of day because we have, whoops, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. Number 35. What's the rush? Waiting, inspired action only, trust, relax, and allow the flow. Taurus is like, I'm not in a rush to get back with you. You may be dying and suffering, 3 swords, to get back to me. Okay? But I'm not. I'm not in a rush at all to get back into any of this. If you're going to want me, you're going to take it nice and slow. And you're going to communicate. And you're going to show me who you really are. And I will make a decision on whether you're a frog or not. But I'm going with the flow of the universe. I'm just taking it easy. I'm refreshing my life. I'm taking a vacation. There is a Taurus that says, I'm going to the beach, honey. I don't know about you, but I'm going to the beach, wherever this is. Maybe it is Maui. Maybe not. Maybe it's somewhere else, but you are going to go get some much needed Taurus time. Okay? And so you're telling this person, catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. But I need some alone time, and, you know, you need to regather your thoughts. Maybe you should get creative. Maybe you could write me a love letter. Maybe you could write me a song. Maybe you could, you know, make a video and send it to me. Maybe you could just start being a better person, and maybe I'll notice. you know. But Taurus is just like, you know, I'll get around to it whenever I do. I'm not in a rush to recommunicate with you. So for the cross watcher, you know, Taurus, that's Taurus's opinion about you, okay? They're just not super excited to get back into communication with you, okay? They'll answer your text when they get a chance, you know, if they feel like it. They'll call you back if they feel like it, you know. They're just taking it easy right now. They're not trying to be kissing your butt, bending over, working so hard at the relationship anymore. And I think that's what's going to shock you, cross watcher, about Taurus, is they're pulling back from you, okay? And that's that Hermit card, which is pulling back and withdrawing. So cross watcher, yeah, Taurus is currently in the energy of pulling back away from you, okay? Because they're trying to do what's good for them, okay? They've had enough sleepless nights about this. They're tending to themselves. All right, so that's what we have there. We are going to get into the astrology of it all and the outcome with the signs I've mentioned. Okay, I'm going to get my my tarot. So again, this reading may have resonated with a lot of you. It may not have resonated with some of you. If it didn't resonate, that's okay. Just take what qualifies. If it did resonate, awesome. You know, this is a general reading. I do the best I can. I don't know you. You don't know me. I have no clue what your situation is. If some of these have to be flipped, reversed, do it. If that's how it works for you. If everything else resonates. But if overall this is just not your message, then that's okay. It's just not your message today. And that's okay. There's a lot of other readers out there that you may resonate better with. Okay? All right. So let's get into, let's see, what are the signs I said came up in this connection? So we had Virgo. Okay. We had Leo. We had Gemini. And we had Aquarius, and we had Libra. All right, that's really who came in for me. Let's go ahead and get a confirmation for Virgo. Spirit, what is the outcome for Taurus? Remember, this is in the free extended. This isn't in all my videos. This is a happy birthday message to Taurus. If you like my videos, this last 30 minutes of it would have been in the extended, and you would have missed. You would have missed all this good shit. So if you want to hear more good shit about other signs, you need to subscribe to my monthly subscription. And you get to see all my extendeds, okay? Because I normally do not go into the astrology of a sign, and I normally do not go this deep into the extendeds. I mean, I don't normally go this deep unless it's in the extendeds. So yes, if you want to see more of this in all the other zodiac signs, please don't forget to subscribe to my monthly subscriptions, not my YouTube channel, my monthly subscriptions on my website, jks1111.com. Okay, so I'm almost done. We're getting to the outcomes. So what is the outcome for Taurus with a Virgo? Taurus, if you are with a Virgo, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Ooh, I did forget I was going to do the other fire signs, huh? Up here at the Page of Wands. I'm sorry, I forgot that. I just remembered. So Leo, Aries, and Sag. Okay. Sorry, just remember that. Okay, so what is the outcome, please, with a Virgo? For the sign of Taurus. Taurus, if you are having an outcome with a Virgo, what does that look like? Bottom of the deck, life partners. Emperor, the covenant. There's marriage involved here. Commitment. There are drastic changes in my life right now. It's a Tower moment. Wait on me. So if you're with a Virgo, there's a definite breakup, but there's a deep commitment. And so I do think you guys are going to be able to get back together because you are life partners. The Fix-It Angels under here, number 14, Temperance card, Major Arcana, the healer of the heart. Okay, Archangel Raphael. So yeah, I do think you're going to have to balance some things out and heal this relationship. And over time, I do think your relationship will heal, Taurus, if you're with a Virgo. Okay, the next one here is Leo. What is the outcome for Taurus with a Leo? What is the outcome for Taurus and their beloved little Leos? One card, very simple. Oh, Emperor. There's the lion. Okay, that's a solid foundation, a good commitment. Okay, a promise, structure, authority, responsibility, stability. Then you have balance, number 14. You're going to heal this relationship. You're going to heal it. That is the healer of the ages, right? Mender of the heart. You will mend bridges with this Leo. We have doubt in reverse. So whatever you've been stressed out with, all the writing on the wall, the 9 of Swords, that's going away. And then you have rebirth, okay, which is like the Phoenix rising. Okay, so there's going to be a rebirth between you and the Leo. They want to talk to you. It's just not the right time yet. So divine timing is involved in your relationship with the Leo, but overall, I think you guys are going to work it out. All right. Now, what is the outcome, please, for the sign of Gemini? What is the outcome for a Gemini and Taurus? Show me. Okay. Wow, I know that this is a soul connection. You want to know what's so weird? Because look, you got the Lovers card, which was Gemini. Isn't that crazy? And those are the lovers and the soulmate, soul connection. And then you get this card for the outcome with the Gemini. Oh my gosh. I know that this is a soul connection. Twin flames, divine lovers. We talked about that. So Taurus, yeah, you and your Gemini are supposed to make this happen. I'm working on my inner issues. Okay, so I love it. High Priestess, I'm following my intuition. I am going to change like night and day. This relationship is going to be a night and day difference. You guys are going to work this out. Your relationship is going to transform. Or if this is a new lover with a new Gemini, you guys are going to be so happy that this person is so different from the last person you were with. It is like night and day difference in this relationship. True love, true soulmate, divine partners. By the way, bottom of the deck, life partners came out. There you go. You guys are going to be together forever. Just going in and doing some of that reflection first. But if you're having a connection with a Gemini, it's a soulmate. Or you're going to meet a new Gemini. And honey, that's going to be a real love, real soulmate. All right, good stuff, Gemmy. We're going to get into Aquarius. What is the outcome for Aquarius? And Taurus now. What is the outcome for Aquarius with a Taurus? They need some space. Okay, they just need some space from you right now. This relationship needs some time. Very death. This might be the Queen of Swords energy. I can't do this anymore. I'm dead inside. I don't love you the same way I used to. This is very that movie War of the Roses, okay, with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. You know, he loved her. She just didn't love him anymore. Couldn't find it in her heart to love him. Even when they were dying, she just completely was dead to the relationship. She didn't have any more feelings. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Dark night of the soul. I just think it's over. The time isn't right for me to reach out. You know, this is definitely over for now. Number 19, Sun card, illumination. Look, I'm sorry. If you're with an Aquarius here, this is just dead for a good while. A good while. They just don't feel the same way anymore. They are sorry. They didn't mean to hurt you. This could be that painful, you know, realization that this is just over, that we were reading in your whole reading, that I can't do it anymore. But that's the realization with an Aquarius. This just isn't going to work. It's just not. All right. I'm sorry, guys, for the Aquarius outcome. Now we're going to get into Libra. What is the outcome for Libra for the sign of Taurus? Woo. You got synchronicities, High Priestess, running away, which is totally 7 of Swords. I'm chasing money, I'm looking for abundance. The house on the hill, the house in the clouds. I'm with them, but I'm thinking of you. We have a cheater, pumpkin eater here. Death to the old. Okay, I'm no longer going to be held prisoner. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I cheated on you. Dark night of the soul. The time isn't right for me to reach out. You're just not ready to talk with this person. Bottom of the deck, I need some space. Yeah, I'm not ready to talk to you. You cheated on me. You cheated on me and you're very materialistic. And I can't deal with that anymore. I'm following the yellow brick road, synchronicities. Spirit is guiding me and leading me somewhere else with a true love soulmate. I cannot be in this relationship anymore, Libra. So that is the energy there for Taurus. And they are sorry, even if this is your best friend, if you're not in relationships or you're young. Sometimes this Libra energy is just, you know, I can't be your friend anymore. Like Fridge, you know, and Spencer, they worked it out. They stayed friends, but some people don't. It's like, you know, we had our moment, we had our time to shine, and we had good memories, you know. My daughter had a friend like that that was actually a Libra. She had good memories with her. A lot of pictures, a lot of good times, happy memories, but also a lot of dark, hard memories. And the relationship just needed to end. It can't continue anymore.
Are you talking about Contessa or Mary?
Yeah. So anyways, just, you know, just examples. But if it's a relationship, it's the same thing, you know. I care about you a lot, Libra, and I have good times and memories, but I just can't be with you. We can't coexist. We can't coexist anymore. Okay, so sorry about that for Libra and Aquarius, not looking good. Gosh, painful. Okay, the next one is Aries. What is the outcome for Taurus with an Aries? Judgment, coming back. This is reflection, looking at your life and making a judgment and saying whether or not you want to come back to this. Okay, but you are reflecting, or this Aries is reflecting on this relationship. The next one is 49. My love for you is deeper than the ocean. Okay, the other one is no, no, no. No, I can't have this. The other one is you're my other half. This is a toxic, volatile relationship. The next one is the Devil card. Deadly sins. You're attracted to this person. You're in a karmic cycle with this person, but they're no good for you. This is for someone that is super attracted. They really want this relationship, but they know looking back at it, this is so toxic. This is a karmic relationship, which means you probably still have stuff you have to work out with this person, because you're clearing your own karma as well as theirs. So this is a divinely guided relationship, and you're going to feel hot and you're going to feel cold in this relationship. You're going to feel immense amount of love, and you're going to feel immense amount of sadness and pain. And it is up and down, in and out, and it's addictive and obsessive, and it's almost, you know, a drug to you. Drugs are not good for you. You shouldn't take them. But that's how you feel with this person. You're no good for me, but God, I want you. And in some sense, the reason it says you're my other half is because what happens with Rahu and Ketu? That's your karma. What happens with Saturn? That's your karma. You have to go through this hardship to cure your karma. So yeah, there's a bond here. And until you work out this karma, you're bound to each other. And it's sad to say, but for a Taurus and an Aries, you are bound. There's a lot of love here, and there's also a lot of obsession and sickness and hate. So you're going to have to work this out, and judgment is learn your lesson. Learn your lesson in this love, in this relationship, so your soul can grow and you can go. You can be lifted from this burden. Bottom of the deck, I'm not ready for what you have to offer. You may be taking a break on this person right now, okay, because it is too hot right now. It's too toxic, okay? But they'll be back. Spiritual awakening. I'm also thinking synchronicities. They will be back because you have to be enlightened. This is divinely guided. You have to learn something from this relationship. Sorry, that was not good news for Taurus with Aries, but it is what it is. You have to just take the cards for how it resonates. Okay. Last is Sagittarius. What is the outcome, please, for Taurus and Sagittarius? Cathedral. Could be a marriage. Ooh, Saggy energy, number 9. That's the house of Saggy, and that's a teacher right there. The Guru, also known as Virgo. Then you have the distance between us is killing me. There's a lot of spirituality attached for Taurus and the Sag. This person helped you see God in a sense. This person helped you find God in your own way, your own God, your own spiritual belief. This person has brought you on this journey. They've awakened you. And you've been in search for answers. This is a divine relationship, and you are separated for a reason. The world is here. Right now it's over between you and Sag. They're almost a world away. They might have moved to a new country. I definitely feel Europe or India. They moved to a completely new country away from you. And it's going to be over, but you're going to see the world with this person. You're going to grow and expand and adventure with this person. Saggy is the energy and the sign for long distance travel. So you may be going on a long distance travel trip with this person. We see a train, we see the inner journey there, we see the cathedral and the world. So, with you and a Sag, you may be traveling to go see the Sag, or you may be traveling because of the Sag. We have wait on me. Okay, so I think this person will be around once you've reached a point where you feel you've grown to a specific level. And once you've grown to a specific level, you and this person will reunite. Okay, so I definitely see a spiritual connection between you and the Sag and a reason for you guys to be together. Okay, but it's a lot of spiritual growth, and that's why. All right, so that is the outcome for the signs. Let's just get one romance angel, and I'll do the astrology, and we'll be done. Give me a romance angel. Let go of your control issues, Taurus. You know you got them. You know you got control issues. Work on it, baby. Work on it. Allow situations to unfold naturally. Stop trying to force a square peg into a circular hole. It's not going to work as much as you'd like to slam it in there and maybe get a hammer and break that shit and put it in there. It ain't going to work. Let it go. The divine knows what's good for you. This is all good things come to those who wait. Okay? And if you don't have any patience, just relax. Relax and do something else. Keep yourself busy with something else. Idle hands are the devil's playground, meaning if you're doing nothing, you're going to get into trouble. So, keep your mind busy, keep yourself creative, love yourself, love life, and just let things be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. All right, so we're going to do the astrology. Let me jot this down. I know I'm using scrap paper. Excuse me, guys. That was just terrible. Not good enough for my Taurus people. I just got to do this, in my mind, so just bear with me. I wish I had my computer in here, but I don't at the moment, so I'm just going to go with this little drawing. You don't need to see it. It's just for me to see it anyways. Okay, so for a Taurus moon. Okay, so for a Taurus moon, you have Rahu and Venus in your first house. Okay, and house is going to affect your relationships. Well, your 7th house is Scorpio. Ketu's there. So right now it's going to separate you from your relationships. You're going to try to distance yourself from them. However, you're going to find beauty in self. So you're going to be working on your personal beauty. So you're going to be working on hair, face, teeth, singing, writing, doing art, something creative with your hands, okay? You're also going to be probably designing your own clothing. So I definitely feel like you might be, getting a pair of jeans and making them cool, making them nice, maybe doing stuff to your t-shirts or sweaters or cutting them up and, making designs. You may just be restyling your closet. So there's a lot of, emphasis on that. Going in your closet, pulling things out that don't fit you anymore, putting things in the limelight of what fits you. I also see some exterior renovations for the closet. So you might be getting a new closet door, closet curtain, closet mirror, have a new mirror there, putting lights around there. I don't know, getting a vanity for some women with lights around there, something like that, rearranging your space. I also see a lot of emphasis on, cleansing your body, detoxing, things like that. The sun is moving into Taurus right now, so you've got the sun in there. So you're looking more beautiful than ever. Actually, Venus and the sun in your first. Keep in mind this could be a rising sign as well. So Taurus moon and Taurus rising. Look at your Vedic astrology. Okay, you can have one or the other. It's the same situation for me. I'm just putting the Taurus moon and the Taurus rising in the first house. That's how I'm coming up with these statements. If you're a Taurus sun, then it would still apply because the sun is in Taurus right now. And if you want to put that in the first house, it's still going to apply in the same way. So all this will make sense, but not for everybody. but mostly. So let's see what else we have going on. Saturn is in your 9th. Jupiter's in your 10th. Ooh, Taurus. Okay. You're about to make some money. This is a very good time for abundance and wealth. Your bank account is about to explode. I don't know what you're doing or what you're creating or what you're selling or what you're imagining or manifesting, but you're about to get paid a lot. So I don't know what, this is a very big abundance for you. If it's not financial money, it could be gains as far as reputation in your job. So you're going to be recognized for achievements and good work. If it's school, it's going to be awards and recognition, report cards, grades, a graduation, something like that. Success is coming to you in your work or your schooling or your reputation. You're also going to be learning from a very spiritual, good teacher. So if you haven't met the right teacher yet, during this next time frame, you are going to be meeting a very, very, very skilled, knowledgeable, wise, spiritual, experienced, older teacher. Okay, this teacher will be most likely round or larger in stature, whether they're tall or short or round, or they just have a larger than life personality possibly, but they're going to feel larger than life. They're going to feel large. They're going to feel like they have a big impact. So this person has a big impact on you. You guys, if they're females, you may actually be meeting a potential spouse at work or at school. So you might be meeting this particular person. But for a lot of you, it's just learning a lot about career, work, and school. I also see some mentoring. You guys, Taurus people, may be doing some mentorship. That means helping your friends, family, lovers, whoever learn. You may take up a substitute teaching position or a position where you're teaching others how to do well at work, or maybe in music or whatever have you, but you may be assisting, helping others learn. So you're being very wise there in that aspect, and you're learning from the best. So, but there's a lot of growth as far as materialism goes for you. And a lot of popularity. So you're going to be rising in popularity. If you're a movie star, TV star, singer, you're going to be offered more jobs, okay? Someone's going to give you a gig. Someone's going to give you the limelight. Someone's going to offer you a position somewhere. But you're going to be getting that job. If you're looking for a job and you have no job, you're about to get a job. If you're thinking about friends and coming up in the circle of your friendships, or this is a time where you may be gaining a lot of friends, okay? Jupiter in Aquarius is like, let's make friends. How many friends can you get, Taurus? Well, I don't know, but they're going to keep coming like monkeys out of the barrel. Okay, you're going to be getting a lot of friends out of nowhere. Almost feels like. With Saturn in the 9th, you're going to have to start working harder on higher education. So learning astrology, learning tarot, learning about yourself. Maybe it's just college. Maybe it's learning a higher math, higher language arts. Maybe it's learning a different language for some of you guys. You're going to have to buckle down and learn Mandarin or learn Spanish or learn whatever, but you're going to be learning languages for a lot of Taurian people. It's about taking the time out to learn a second language or a third language or whatever it is, or traveling and understanding cultures. There also may be travel to another place where you're going to be meeting people of lower class and helping them rise. People in poverty. People from all different walks of life, you're going to help them. Could be the homeless. But these are people that are wandering or people that are far from home. Or maybe you're going to be far from home helping people. But this is where your karma takes you. Your karma takes you to help lift others out of poverty or out of, stupidity and bring them up and help them rise. Help them rise in some way with finances, help them rise in wisdom and knowledge, help them rise in spirituality, healing, things like that. But you're going to be definitely taking the time out to put yourself in the active service of others for spiritual reasons. It's either going to make you feel good about yourself or it's going to make other people feel good. But you may definitely be taking time to learn about the world and learning about what people's experiences are. And it's just going to give you such richness of soul as you go about learning about the world and learning about other people and other people's experiences and what they went through and how they got to where they're at and just really appreciating how hard it is for some people. And through that lesson, you become more beautiful and a better person. So Mars is going into your second house in Gemini. What does this mean for you? It means a lot of good things for you. One, again, more money, okay? There's going to be achievement of financial means. So you're going to gain items like car, house, electronics, clothing, whatever, just materialistic things you're going to gain through that. Well, it's your birthday. You should probably gain through that anyways. But you're just going to gain anyways. But also through the bank account. Maybe you're going to get a new bank account or put more money in the bank or whatever. But money's coming in. You're going to be achieving that. You're going to have great desire to make money. So for some of you guys right now, this summer, you're going to be thinking, how can I make more money? What can I do to earn money? And you're going to do it. Mars is action, drive. It's the sword. It's yes, let's do this. I'm going to go get her. So you're going to be super excited to work really hard to get what it is you want. Your desires are very high right now and you're going to achieve. If you're in school, you're going to conquer school. I feel some of you guys may skip grades if you're younger. Okay, that's definitely a possibility with Mars and Gemini. You're going to learn very quickly. Learn very, very quickly and achieve and gain. Another area is communications and friends. We've already talked about that. But it's also about eating better and eating more healthy, creating your own meals. There's going to be a great desire to be a chef or a great desire to create your own meals. So you're going to be super inspired and have a lot of creativity in cooking and culinary arts. That's going to be highlighted for you. Also singing. And writing songs, lyrical things, that's going to be highlighted for you. You may be writing a book or writing a song or making poetry right now, and it's going to get published. It's going to be put out there. It might take a while because Saturn is, nearby. It's 12 from 12th. It's the denier of what you want, but it will come. It's not going to completely deny it forever, but you are going to get it. There's going to be a transformation in the way you sing, a transformation in the way you write, a transformation and a change in the way you are creative. So if you've noticed a shift in how you draw, color, write, sing, dance, whatever it is, if you've noticed a shift, it's Mars is in there saying, yeah, we're going to change it up. Okay, it's like getting a new choreographer on set. We're going to change it up. We're going to do things differently. There's also a lot more care in oral health. It's not going to apply for everybody, but for a lot of you, oral health is really important, and you're going to be focusing on it. Flossing, whitening of the teeth, brushing 2-3 times a day, smiling more, having a better smile, just really focusing on your mouth and your teeth and your lips, that kind of thing. For some people, you may go under the knife. This is just older people who want to do surgery, but you may go under the knife for some kind of oral surgery, or you may be having a lip enhancement, lip injections, things like that. That may pop up for a lot of you. For others, I see that you may be gaining an inheritance. Something's going to come down on paper. Some action is going to be taken where you're going to get an inheritance. You may not know it yet, but the action will be taken. Kind of like, your parents achieve some great success. They just bought a bunch of properties. It doesn't affect you right now, but someday you're going to inherit those properties. So whatever this is, your family is achieving some kind of success. So that's a very good sign. Mars in Gemini is very, very good. One negative trait that you should probably keep an eye on, Taurus, is a bad mouth. When Mars comes up in your second house, which is your language, you may be argumentative. You may be really big on debates. You may be really big on proving a point. You may be pushy, and you're not afraid to fight for what it is you really want and what you own. So there's a lot of possessiveness that may pop up as well. It's mine, kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. Let me see what else is happening. One. Hang on a second. I'm trying to think. Oh, Mercury. Where is Mercury? Oh, I don't have my satellite thing right now. Mercury just passed through Pisces and is in Aries, right? guys let me know where Mercury is right now? I don't really know. But if you do, I'll go ahead and update you on that one. I'm not really sure. I think it's in Aries, but I could be way off. Okay? But what I do also know is there's going to be a lot of loss in relationships with the south node of the moon in the 7th. So there might be some loss in friendships, loss in relationships. Jupiter's in Pisces. No, that's just tropical. That's tropical. That's not Vedic. Jupiter's in Aquarius. Please check Vedic. If you want to check forget sidereal. Does anyone have an app where you get to see the planets from the stargazing, where it has the constellations? If you have that app, can you please just hold it up in a minute and find where it says Mercury and let me know? If not, that's okay. I could just put it in the comments later. But yeah, that's the only way to find the true position. So anyways, with Ketu there in the 7th house right now, you may very well have a loss in relationships or friendships. Are you surprised? You have a Tower and you have death. So this is kind of the transit that you're in, is the cutting off, justice, karma, truth about some relationships and the beginnings of others. So that's okay. That's normal. That's what's expected. Through every loss, there's a rebirth and a transformation. So that's going to be fine. I do feel like you guys are going to be really working on home improvement right now because of Jupiter in the 10th for you. So Jupiter's looking at your home, your house, your 4 corners. And Jupiter says, let's make it spiritual. Let's make it beautiful. You might get yourself, a feng shui specialist to help you. You may find your success direction. Mercury's in Gemini, Jeff. Is that tropical? Or is that Vedic sidereal? Let me know. Or did you just put your phone up and you found it? Because that would make sense. So, yeah, working on your home in a spiritual way. This is getting statues of Buddha, getting statues of, Jesus, maybe putting a cross in there. Just getting any spiritual statues that you believe in. Crystals are going to be a big thing. Pictures of sunrises, sunsets, maybe something you're getting in. Also, energy of the stars and the moon, just putting up pictures of those things in your room also. Oh, you're looking through the current planet position. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, so if Mercury is there with Mars, that's communication and friendships and siblings. So you're going to be getting along really well with your siblings, especially if you have brothers. If you have brothers, this is the time because Mars is brothers, Mercury is siblings, Gemini is siblings. So this is a great time for you to get in good relationship with your brothers. If you have sisters, you may have some fights, some battles, okay? There may be some arguments going on with you and your sisters. And you and your brothers may have your ups and downs, but this is, we're going to work it out. We're going to talk it out. We're going to solve our problems. We're going to solve our issues. But also this is creating, like I said, a book, writing music. You are 100%, most all Tauruses are going to be writing music, making art, making poetry, doing sculptures, but they're going to be creating with their hands, period. All you Taurus people, this is where you're being driven to do this. If you haven't done it yet, you're going to be driven to do it. Okay, writing, artistic, anything, any kind of creativity, it's happening. It's happening for Taurus people. You are 100% being pushed into your creative sector. That is what's happening. And you're going to give birth to a new project, all right? Someone said they're an only child. Okay. Well, then Mercury and Mars is mostly just the creativity for you. Okay. So much to say, so little time. I'm running out of time here. I do feel like your father may have just passed. There may be some kind of a anniversary of a father's passing coming up, or your father may have just passed from you, or you may be dealing with something to where your father is becoming ill and may pass. For some of you, that may be coming up or already came up. For some of you, your spouse or your lover may have just gone through that. They may have just gone through an anniversary or dealt with an illness of the father. That may have happened. Is there going to be a recovery for some people? There could be, depending on how strong their Saturn is. There could be. But yeah, mostly that's what I see here for Taurus is just a lot of karma about being more creative and being a little bit more single right now. Let's change the world, Stephanie. Yeah. So single right now doesn't mean you can't have this loving relationship that I said is coming in. Remember, this relationship is about dating, having fun, falling in love. That's different than being at home, married, and committed. Okay? That's not what's coming up for you, at home, married, and committed. This is about falling in love. So that doesn't count. You can still be single and falling in love, okay? But this is about Taurus, and Taurus is focusing on your creative abilities, your creative endeavors. So what you're supposed to do in this world, you're being pushed to do it, okay? In a good way, in a very, very good way, and you're going to make a lot of money doing it. So I think you should be happy. Anybody else would love to, trade with you. That is it, Taurus. I think I did pretty decent for your reading. I hope you liked it. Remember, love is a journey, not a destination. So is life. So just keep swimming. And remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in supporting this channel and what I do, and seeing the rest of the extendeds for the other signs, please go to jks1111.com. Go ahead right now and purchase that subscription so you can see all my other extendeds, which is so worth it. And the astrological projections, which I just gave you for free just now. So you're able to see how those predictions can come in to change your life. Other than that, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you, moderators, for being there and being supportive. Thank you, everyone, for liking and sharing and just being here and giving me your love and your light and appreciation. I appreciate you for watching. Be well, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So much love, guys. Bye. I love you so much.